Class of 2022, you join the 158 graduating classes at Bryant that have come before you with your own distinction and truly unique character and accomplishments. Graduates, you would not be here without the strong support and encouragement of your family members and friends, many of you whom are here with you today. Graduates, make sure to thank your family and friends. Give them a hug and recognize their contributions to your success. Let's all give the family and friends of our graduates a big hand. Also, today, we recognize the dedicated faculty and staff of Bryant University. Please also give them a big round of applause and thanks. Their support of our class of 2022 was unwavering, often under unprecedented circumstances. They truly stepped up and stood out in helping our students graduate with such significant accomplishments. Bryant University's four-year graduation rate is 50% higher than the national average. This reflects the excellence and commitment of our students and the student-centered focus and support of our entire community. Now to the graduates. 2/3 of you were born in the centennial year, the year many of your parents and faculty anticipated for years and talked about fondly, and also with some fears. Remember Y2K? The year most of you were born. Most of you were not even 1 year old when 9/11 occurred and had a dramatic impact on our nation and your families. You were just starting to walk when the New England Patriots and Tom Brady won their first Super Bowl in 2002. And just remember, they were practicing right here on our campus that year, so big shout out for Tom Brady and the Patriots, okay? You were less than two. You were less than two when Tesla was founded. In kindergarten, when Twitter was launched. In first grade, when the iPhone was introduced. And in third grade, when Uber service first began, and when blockchain Bitcoin was first available. And most of you were not even in fifth grade when Instagram was launched. When you began your Bryant experience, a Bitcoin was worth just under $6,200. Less than 5%, about 1 in 20, of US workers worked from home. And the highest valued company was Apple, valued at under $1 trillion, $921 billion. Today, I didn't check on it this morning, but yesterday it was valued at $29,000 and changing fast. More than 1 in 4 Americans work out of home. And Apple is still among the highest valued companies, but now valued at $2.2 trillion. Individually and collectively, you have accomplished so much. Representing your class, we recognize just a few of our accomplished graduates. Julia Di Natale, could you please rise? Julia? Okay. Okay, there she is. Got a pointer out. Okay, Julia. As an international business major dedicated to academic excellence and undaunted by the pandemic's restrictions, this year Julia was invited to present her honors thesis at 2 business conferences, one of them at an international competition in South Korea. Resolute, while sitting in our Orlando airport between flights, she Zoomed with the attendees in South Korea. Julia's next stop is Goldman Sachs. I am pleased to announce today that Julia will be joining the Bryant University Board of Trustees as our most recent alumni trustee. Reserve Officer Training Corps Cadet Nathan Sharon. Please stand up. There you are. Cadet Sharon was at the top of his battalion class, which included cadets from Brown University, Providence College, and the University of Massachusetts, and the recipient of the 2022 Patriot Battalion Distinguished Military Graduate Award, Bryant Achievement Sabre Award, General George Marshall Award, and Civilian Aid to Secretary of Army Award. Today, on our National Armed Forces Day, let us recognize Nathan on this National Armed Forces Day and recognize those who have served our nation over time. Thank you for your service, Cadet Sharon. Bryant Brown, will you please rise? There you are. As one of our university's most active student leaders, you embody Bryant's strong spirit and commitment to academic and student life. His name is actually Bryant, so I'm not getting this wrong. Bryant has served on our Student Advisory Board for Inclusive Excellence as a student senator, vice president of the Marketing Association, and the founder of our club basketball team. Yeah. We thank him for his many contributions and teamwork. Bryant's career plans begin at Verizon, where he has secured a position in business development. Congratulations, Bryant. Yeah. Jenna Knight, will you please rise? Jenna? There she is, Jenna. Jenna Knight, one of our most accomplished and highly involved student athletes, and a member of the women's volleyball team. Jenna came to Smithfield from Scottsdale, Arizona, and has pursued a double major in psychology and human resources management. Among her many campus commitments, this year, Jenna has served as a member of the Bryant Senior Advisory Council, and she recently organized a celebration to mark the 20th anniversary of the psychology department at Bryant. Jenna, when we have the grand opening for Bryant's new Convocation Center and Arena, I hope you will come back to campus to join us for the first volleyball game at the arena. Congratulations. These are just four of our very accomplished graduates. Collectively, graduates, your experience at Bryant University has been truly unlike any others. Noga Aricot, a fellow at Warburg Institute at University College London, in her recent book, The Ceiling Outside, describes how our experience of the world is a collaboration between the top-down predictions based on our past observations and informed expectations, together with the bottom-up signals of new sensations and perceptions. What we expect to experience shapes our experience as much as what is actually there in the world. That this mixture of projection and perception serves us so well is little short of a miracle. As Miss Aricot writes, I cannot help but wonder how we ever create meaning and make sense, how it is we are able to hold it together most of the time. This is, in many respects, I believe, describes and defines the experience of the class of 2022. What you predicted and thought your 4 college years would be like shaped your experience coming to and while at Bryant. Your college experience was disrupted dramatically in March of 2020, at about the middle of your college life. Then your experience and perception was altered with the totally unexpected change in the day-to-day reality of your college years. You during what, in many respects, has been an unprecedented time in American higher ed, we're able to create meaning and make sense, and we're able to hold it together for most of the time. You did this by effectively combining your projection and perception skills. You adjusted, you innovated, you changed your expectations, and dealt effectively with the new reality. And you worked to ensure that your college years met, or even for some of you, if not most of you, it exceeded your projections and expectations. Here you are today, having demonstrated exceptional resilience and determination, successfully completing your college education during unprecedented times, having advanced personally, socially, and professionally. Your Bryant education in these COVID years has helped you with your projection and your perception skills. The strong analytical and disciplined training in Bryant has advanced your ability to project and predict and understand the world and larger context, including the complexity and dynamic nature, and then the team projects, leadership of student clubs and organizations, athletic competition, social life, and student life experience overall on campus have helped you further develop and refine your perception and performance competency in some of the most challenging times our nation has ever faced. Bryant's top-down and bottom-up, real-life ready education and your learning from being at Bryant University during these unprecedented COVID years have prepared you for a strong future, even in what we expect will be very challenging times ahead. My advice to you is to continue to build upon your projection and perception, your top-down and bottom-up skills. Continue to seek new knowledge and to acquire new analytical tools and insights. That is, to continue to further develop your prediction and projection skills. Also, continue to further develop your perception skills to learn from your life, your work, and learn from your full range of experiences. Expect change, anticipate challenges, embrace and learn from both, as well as learn from the people you work with, live near, and love. Be ready to adjust, to recalibrate, and to sometimes accept some things that are beyond your control. But remember and know that you can control your own response and the impact on your life of what you might not be able to control. Just as you adjusted to college life during the global pandemic, and yes, succeeded. That success is reflected in you being here on your graduation. As you leave Bryant, we are confident that you will be successful. New members of Bryant's highly successful top 1% graduates, successful in your careers and earnings, and also top 1% in having positive impact in the communities you reside in, with your families, and on the larger society and world. Congratulations, class of 2022. We are very proud of you. Thank you.